Hold on. Let me look at this fresh again. We start off. We have a lever for jump pad. We have lever for lowering the walls, and we have lever for disabling the top laser. Only the top laser. And we can save any of these, but we can't save the main one. Imagine if there was like another card behind it. That would be so troll. I can't push the block until the laser's disabled. The jump pad does me 0 good right now. Lowering the walls. I cannot reach this thing without the block. So, still pretty confident that that has to be the first thing. So go down there. Do that. And the top laser's turned off. We can now access the block. So we do this. And then we unplug that. I reset. And now I can grab the block without getting killed by the laser. And I've tried pushing the laser to the left. It falls through to where the key is, but then I'm not able to do anything with it. So at this moment, I can either make this connection to this room and turn on the jump pad, which would allow me to get the block up here, but that does me 0 good. We're facing a locked door. So it has to go in here so I can access this button. Yeah, so can't reach that without the block. So we use that, hit the button, and that lowers the walls. Okay. So from there, if I go and grab the key, I need the walls raised again. And then be able to jump pad up, which involves me connecting to that room. But as soon as I go back over there, if I connect this there, I'll despawn, because I will be in that room. If I'm in the left room and I reconnect this here, I will disappear. This game is making my head hurt, Muck. Mine too, Barry. Alright, what if... Does that do anything for us? So I can raise the key up there, but I can't be up there. If I make any changes while I'm in this room, I die. And the key gets reset back to the bottom left-hand corner. I might be stumped for the first time in this game. I have so few pieces to work with here, but I'm overlooking something. I have to have the laser off to push the block. I can't pull it because of that thing there blocks my body. I'm pretty sure. I haven't tested that. Yes, I have to push it, not pull it, which means the laser has to be off. So that has to be first. And then after that, we can go somewhere else. If I go in here and hit the lever for the jump pad, that doesn't help me at all, I don't think. Just gonna double check here. Yeah, this doesn't help me at all right now. This doesn't give me... I get access to a locked door and a laser thing. So, really seems like that has to be the next thing. So we have to use the block to reach this because it's so high up. We press this button and it lowers those platforms. Which allows us to get the key. And then I get kind of stumped. Alright, what if... So if I do that, I have the key and I have this thing. Oh, they're not connected anymore. But I need the jump pad on. And if I move that connection to the jump pad, it resets the room I'm in. Chat, I think I'm stumped. Any of y'all see the solution? I have so few pieces to work with, I feel like I've exhausted everything I can think of, and I'm not seeing it. There's only 3 connections, which shouldn't be that many possibilities, and yet, here we are. Can you turn on the jump pad before grabbing the key? So... here's the thing. See this block? You need this block over here to press this button. You have to jump off the block to press the button. You cannot carry the block across the jump pad while it's on. So, like, you could move the block over and then do that. Hang on. And there. Now the jump pad's on. And then you could, like, save that. But then you reset, and then now we've got the problem. Now I can't get the block over here. We get banned and blocked in here for backseating? Not when I ask. Not when I ask. So I can't turn on the jump pad before grabbing the key. Or else we can't get the block over here for this thing. Can you put the block in a green room? Sure, but I don't know how that helps. So, like, for example, if I do this, and then connect those two. Turn that on. Alright, so block is now in a green room. Alright. And if I reset this, though, The problem is that those levers go down again. And now the block is in there. Grab key before you reset. What's the bottom room doing? There's a second laser here, and the bottom room is keeping that laser beam turned off. So there's the lower laser beam just turned on. Grab the key. So yeah, I could take the key into a room before the reset. The problem, though, is it resets, right? And I need to get the jump pad turned on. Actually, hang on. Hold on. You might be onto something. Let me try this. Okay. Now the jump pad's on. Alright, so we have to disable one of these two things. For the... Okay, hold on a sec. Has to be that one. But now I can't get down there. Get the key back first. I just died and reset, so I would have lost the key if I had done that. Is that another block in the top? Yeah, the whole goal is to get up here, grab this block, and leave the exit. That's the objective. But this is a locked door, and so I need this key to get through that door. Okay, hold on. Reset. I think we're onto something with the key stash thing, though. Give me a minute. So go in here. Do this. Plug that. Go out here. Do that. Push this over. Go up here. Push that. Go across. Put the key in here. What? Oh. Put the key there. Put the block back in here. Save that room. Go to that one. Turn on the jump pad. Go in here. Move this up to there. Move this to there. Oh, I think we've got it. Okay. Stashing the key in a room and putting the block back into the middle room before the reset. That was what I was missing. Alright, well... that was deceptively, for me, the hardest puzzle in the game, because I had to ask for help. No other puzzle did I have to ask, so far. Okay, so we're carrying cables, so attach it here and here. I have to go left. 444. It says on the wall to the left. Rocket says, guys, GSG that made Deep Rock Galactic has released a game called Gun Touchables for free 1 day only. What?
Welcome to Gun Touchable. It's a co-op roguelike action shooter where you and your fellow survivors blast your way through the wasteland. The good news is this post-apocalyptic world is filled with loads of cool loot and upgrades to help you survive. The bad news is it's also filled with a ton of gross freaks that want you dead.
100% off for 1 day only, chat. Sure. I'll have a free game. Alright, got it. Thank you. Finally, all the components are here. Now let's see what this baby can do. Wait, there's a human hand holding it. What? Humans are real? Oh my god, we're controlling a human. That's so gross. I don't even have feet. I'm just a floating arm. Wait, so I can, like, jump in and out of the thingy? Oh, this is movable. Okay, well that makes this real simple. Shift to sprint. Oh no, it's a horror game! What is on the TV? Very pretty. Can I jump as the human? No, I cannot. Oh. Okay. So 2 of these are already connected? I can't move these at all. Alright, what if I just do the remaining connections in the way that looks normal? See what happens. Nope. There's no way. I don't think. No, I get stuck right there. It's not possible. And I can't move these around? Actually, from here, how do I get anywhere? Can I put him on a different paper? No, he appears down there again. Okay. Bro, what? How do I get off of the first sheet of paper? You can't jump that high. And the only exit I see is the ladder at the top. Bro, what? Is there something else? Can I, like, add another sheet to it? Oh, it's the floor plan for the thing we just climbed over. Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. Do the building tops match this thing? Hold on. I got a theory. Wait, how did I get up here? Yeah, the path is gone. The path I took is gone. Okay, so if we change... Okay. Ha. Alright, so I don't need to... Where's the exit? Where's the exit? It's up there. Okay, so what if I... What if I do that? That bridge over there. Okay. So... and... I'm not meant to solve that. I'm meant to use it to build bridges. That's cool. That's pretty neat. Now I need to find where the exit is at. So I now know how to make connections between these buildings and travel between them. The question now is how do we get to whatever is intended to be the exit? So we just ran across them, so it's showing them all like this. So that looks like the exit right there. That looks like a locked door. Is there a key somewhere? There is a key. There's a key there. Okay, so the big question here is, where am I currently? I don't think I am where it shows that guy. So like, if I just make that big bridge, it does that. Okay. So I did that from bottom left to top right. So that is either the top right or the bottom left. I see some arrows and chalk over there. That. So I'm here. I'm like here right now, I think. Okay. This is really cool. I can't wait to be done with it, though. Alright, so we need to get over there and get the key. So step 1, does that allow me to get to the key? So there's that. Is there a physical key to pick up? Right there. That's the key. Alright. Do I actually need the key in the real world? The exit door looks like it's over there. Let's try that. Presumably that, and presumably this is where we need the key. So it seems we do need it. Does the little man need to grab it? I don't know. When I put the little man in the puzzle, he appears down here, and he's stuck. Unless I can go over to that rooftop and physically move something that will make it easier for him? I don't know. So if I'm right, when he spawns in, he appears here. This is where he shows up. And then he's unable, like, he's trying to climb up this way. Like on the paper, that's a ladder going upward. Here, he's like right here, and he like jumps like this, but he can't make clearance to get to this. Think I get it? Shh, don't say it, don't say it. Doesn't seem to be anything I can interact with here.